So I guess it's just going to be from right now. So right now, BullHall zael for the grand finals. Zael on loser side, but zael probably RGB best right now. Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say zael's probably RGB best, but the way that BullHall's been playing, like especially out of city, I wouldn't be like too. I wouldn't be like too scared in saying that BullHall's probably one of the best, like easily like top 3.
I do agree with you. I'm gonna help you commentate for this grand finals.
Bro, I was just waiting for you. I was just stalling for time.
Yeah, I could tell. That's why I came to help.
I was stalling for time for you to just get here. I always saw you struggling to put on your headset.
I was reinforcements. But either way, this looks really interesting. I saw that zael won with a dominant lead against
Break, yeah, no, that was really like well played.
Well, he went Pokemon Trainer. So I'm curious why he went back to Sora.
I think it was just a better matchup, like especially against Zelda. Because the way that he used Squirtle just maneuver around the Knights, probably something that Sora has a little trouble with.
Okay, well, I will say, zael could definitely, if he loses this, if he feels like he has a bad lead against BullHall for this set, he always has Pokemon Trainer.
He always has Pokemon Trainer. He just showed it.
But the real question is, will he need it? It's definitely a good edge guard right there. Ball failing the tech, that weird jank of the up B, but doesn't matter because he's still up a whole stock against zael, and he's definitely taking this lead.
Down layer.
Sorry, I was talking over you.
That was a meaty down air, but that's the type of that's how BullHall starts all of his combos.
I know, it's so weird. I've never seen Incineroars do that, but I'm starting to see more of them do that lately.
Is it because of BullHall, or is it just something that they've been discovering like more?
I don't know. I've been doing that more, and I don't play Incineroar, but I realized how good down air is. It's a good combo starter, a good, you know, combo finisher.
Kite, yeah, and it's also high.
It's like a very good call out move.
No, I was going to say Falcon Stomp. You know, that back air, I didn't even see if he.
That was really good edge guard. zael is taking advantage of Sora's great air mobility.
Wait, what? No. Well, I guess after this game, we got to show you guys the trophy if you haven't seen it already on the Facebook.
It's a good trophy you get when you work for a job at 10 years.
Or you can just come here and win a tournament. But I'll try to be very careful with it.
Okay, not to be critical, but I kind of want it to be like a Smash logo.
Yeah. Okay, well, can you switch it on to commentator cam? Even though that's game 1. BullHall takes game 1. Okay, commentator cam. There it is.
All right.
Yeah, BullHall zael. So this is the trophy that they're going to be playing with. The RGB. It's the RGB. But yeah, no, usually you would have to work a long time to get a trophy like this, but you can also just come to RGB and just get this. And yeah, we're going back into the gameplay right now.
Yep, our apologies. We just wanted to show what the trophy looked like. But it's really nice. I like it. I do like it. But either way,
we're going to Northern Cave, which is a stage that I don't think has been played on too often in like competitive, like big tournaments. It's
one thing I want to point out is that I feel like these players have fought before, and BullHall beat zael not only against his Sora, but his Pokemon Trainer too. So this will be really difficult for zael, especially because BullHall has been improving at a rapid pace, and we haven't seen zael compete much lately. So he's gonna have to compete against this,
you know, like on his streams.
It's true. We haven't seen him compete much, but that's a good start for zael.
That's the type of start that zael needs, especially with an explosive player as BullHall.
Yeah, he had a bad deficit too.
Try to counter it, but it doesn't matter if you counter. He's still going to grab you. He's going to put them hands on you. Them big meaty claws.
Sora is going to... zael's pick on sticking with Sora might end up biting him in the back in this game if he dies really early. especially to like a side B from
Oh yeah,
Incineroar.
especially with how light Sora is, he can't afford to get like side B like randomly.
He can't afford to get hit at all, especially with this back throw. Is definitely gonna well within kill him.
That was definitely going to kill like in general. But yeah, something that's so good with Sora is that just based on the way that he hits you, if you get hit in the air, you're easily gonna get sent to the ledge or maybe off stage. And then Sora just ledge traps you so hard. Like I was playing against Hope, and even though I think that obviously Sora is way better than Hope's, not to throw any shade, but like, yeah, I was playing against Hope, and that Sora was just like, if you get hit once, you're gonna get put in like a mad combo.
It's definitely interesting, but they're keeping this game relatively close.
Keeping this game relatively
Close
competitive.
It looks close in hindsight, but until you, oh wow, never mind. I was gonna say it looks close in hindsight, but then you realize Sora's light.
So percent for Incineroar is like 80, while for Sora it's like maybe 120.
That's gonna kill him.
He SD'd.
You looked away. I saw you look away.
Yeah, I looked away.
I didn't say anything, but I saw like BullHall missed the tech. Man, everybody's been missing the tech today, but BullHall missed the tech and he died literally immediately.
Right as I looked at it.
He died at low percent.
I gotta keep my eyes on the stream.
He looked away for 1 second. That game was done.
Yeah. Any clippers? Anyone want to clip?
No. But either way,
small battlefield.
Small battlefield for game 3. I think BullHall wanted the smaller stage so he can keep this juggle against zael. It's definitely what is it? Anticlimactic, because zael is the character that is really good in the air, and BullHall's keeping him in the air, but in a bad spot.
Yeah, no, I like what you were saying. I think what you're saying is just pretty valid because BullHall just loves just juggling you for so long, and these platforms are going to help doing that.
It's even when an unconventional character that you wouldn't expect to juggle you.
Yeah. If someone told me, hey, Bowser can juggle him, I'd be like, no, it's not.
He kind of stopped the Nair right there. I didn't think he wanted to keep him there. I feel like he didn't expect the Nair to hit in the first place. So it just kind of put him in an awkward spot.
Who expects Sora Nair to hit?
It catches people off guard, but it also catches the Sora player off guard.
Yeah.
That's a good forward throw, kind of keeping him near the ledge.
Oh my god, that was really scary. He was just a few pixels off from just getting spiked.
He was definitely really close from losing that stock from like a random spike. It's definitely scary for zael to always try and edge guard, BullHall, because Incineroar can spike just randomly, even when he doesn't intend it. That's a good combo.
Bro, did you see BullHall try to jump out of that, but he got clipped with the Nair.
He's not dead. Never mind. I was never the good at predicting who's gonna stay alive.
BullHall literally said, watch your tone.
He tried to game BullHall right there. See, zael is really aggressive with these edge guards, which I definitely think is what he should do against Incineroar, but it's also scary. Ow!
He missed the edge guard fight.
He also missed the side B. He still has revenge though. He can definitely do any straight move.
He's like a zael's like KO percents unless he gets rid of the, and there he go. That's revenge gone.
Yeah, but he can still get it back if zael is not careful with these moves that he throws out against BullHall.
What's so scary?
I'm surprised BullHall did not revenge there, especially because he knows Sora's up B hits above the ledge.
Something that I'm surprised that. I obviously understand why zael isn't doing it, but against like a normal heavyweight, you would want to be just like camping them out. But against Incineroar, you cannot afford to do that because the more you camp them out, the stronger they get.
Yeah. I want to kind of nitpick BullHall a little bit. Even though he's winning right now, BullHall, stop trying to double jump out of Sora's combo. You died to that twice already. But still a good lead. I see him try and jump out of the combos, though. I feel like zael is going to catch on to that eventually, but doesn't matter right now.
I was really close to killing.
I thought it would kill. That's going to kill. He's like,
that hurt.
Stay down. You are not making it back.
Bro, he could have just done like something like down tilt to like forward tilt.
He did the old I'm gonna jump down the stairs and land with both of my feet move.
Yeah. Bro, that hurts, and I'm not even playing.
That was such a call out.
He did that just to send a message.
It was optimal though. It's just really aggressive, and you know it works because Sora doesn't snap onto the ledge all the time.
Yeah.
But what a call out!
What a call out!
That's a good call out too. 62% to start the match. Don't do it again.
If I was zael, I'd be sweating every time I get put on ledge.
zael has his composure in this set. I would think he's keeping this close.
I just accept that if I play against BullHall, I might just accept that I'm getting put in his combo video.
That was an interesting move, and he even had time to escape the, if he thought it whiffed and he had enough time to get away, and BullHall didn't want to punish it because you could always do it twice or 3 times.
Even with that explosive start, it's still very close.
I know. zael always, even if BullHall is super, aggressive and he has this explosive playstyle, zael has the patience of like I said earlier, it's not a marathon, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And zael is kind of showing that you could still play this slow and steady, and eventually you'll come back.
Yeah.
You see? You kind of see both playstyles in this grand final set.
I like how you say it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. But for right now, BullHall has to sprint to get this last game.
That's gonna not kill him. I really thought he was dead.
zael has to worry about winning this game and more if he wants to win the tournament.
Yeah, because I forget, he's in loser's side right now. So he still needs to win 2 more times and then win another 3 games.
Times, yeah.
He has to win 5 games, essentially.
Yeah.
It used to be 6, but now it's 5. And BullHall only needs 1 game to win.
But this is looking very close.
Still, I think zael can definitely, oh my, that's like a DBZ moment, but you can see how even these players are. Both drastically different play styles. One of them is super aggressive, the other one is a lot more patient.
A lot more bait and punish.
Yeah, very bait and punish. They're more, bait heavy, and BullHall is kind of reactionary probably.
Yeah, no, definitely reactionary though. With the way I saw him dunk zael there in that second game.
It's definitely, 2 sides of like 2 different playstyles, very diverse, yet they're both very even, and it's so interesting. But zael is on his potential last stock of the tournament.
No. Oh yeah, zael is on potential last stock.
He needs to win this. Like if he wants to make it back, he needs to get this. Oh my, that would have almost killed him.
Bro, I'm scared.
Fireball.
No!
No, he's gonna do the sour spot of the side B.
Gets the up air.
He has a good lead, but it's never a good lead against BullHall.
Wait, no!
No! You missed the combo, dude! No. Okay,
no.
He's still fine.
Okay.
Not with that!
Bro, that was like
that's
frames away from him getting grabbed.
96%, that is like really close now. He still has revenge.
He still has revenge. Wait,
oh
no.
My gosh,
oh my
that
God.
Burley didn't kill. He grabbed them. Revenge is gone.
Revenge is gone, yeah.
No! What the heck happened there? Whoa!
No. Oh, okay, bro.
I thought that would kill. I really thought that would kill.
They're both like... Huh?
zael's really scared right now.
Wait,
that's
no
gonna
way.
kill!
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh! He put it in a Game 5 situation. Like, barely.
Barely by the skin of his teeth.
Yes! He literally... That was so close. So many times. I thought zael was dead.
Popping off. Everyone was scared for zael.
I was so I really see there was a weird jank that happened too, where they both kind of bounced around near the ledge in like the past 10 seconds, and I was like, well, who got? Did someone tech? Did someone not tech? Who got hit? Who didn't make it back?
We still got to get through more games. That felt like, bro, I'm exhausted, and we still have to play one more game, potentially one more game.
But zael clutching it by the skins of his teeth, as you would put it, and putting us in a Game 5 situation on Grand Finals of Heroes Emerge. Can he reset the bracket? Is a question that zael needs to answer right here, right now.
Bro, honestly, he put way too much effort into getting that last game, that if he doesn't win, I feel like...
You feel bad.
Yeah.
But you could see he's definitely trying. And he's really committed with the Sora, too. He has a Pokemon trainer, but he's very insistent on being Sora.
Even though he would probably have a better matchup with the Pokemon trainer, the fact that he's very insistent on getting that.
What?
And he's up in a...
I was drinking my drink. I didn't...
Bro, I feel like you were like this close to just spitting that out, bro.
No. I'm so shocked. Okay. So,
bro,
really good lead now.
zael is calling him out. One thing that I'm surprised that zael isn't doing so far is that I'm surprised he's not using counter to like counter like the up special, because it takes you out of the super armor.
That is true. But I think he's afraid.
Yeah, no,
or maybe he doesn't know. He's going for these edge guards, so maybe you can tell he's not afraid of these the up recoveries, but I think he forgets that he has that option because BullHall keeps recovering low.
The reason why I mentioned that is because I remember I was playing against Hope. He was literally as Sora, he was countering like my arms, and it took me out of it, and it was just so. So that's why I assume.
You saw the side B show up? Yeah, he still collided.
That was a really good trade, like for zael's favor.
He's up a whole stock. BullHall could actually. Okay, I don't want to, I don't want to say something and then BullHall takes it back. But zael has a really good lead right now against BullHall. He needs to keep playing this way if he wants to reset the bracket. But that's not going to help him there. Sora, being the really light character, is already at kill percent at 80%.
Just one side B, one mistake, and that's...
That forward tilt's going to kill him at 80%. This character's great.
Bro, this is on Battlefield. Look, think about how the ledges are, like, far away from, like, the blast zone. It feels like on a stage like Town and City, he was going to die, like, at 40.
No, that forward smash is going to punish him. He was really committal on that forward smash. But BullHall still at relatively kill percent.
The mash.
BullHall, oh no!
He still got grabbed. He snatched.
This is last start!
Oh, he
missed! Why did he miss? I don't understand, but now he has revenge. This could be anyone's game.
That's
gonna tell him, get off of me, stay at the ledge. How's he gonna, ledge trap? Good grab. Yes, that back air is gonna do it.
And that's the set. That's the first set.
zael resetting the bracket against BullHall, starting this set over. It's really good stuff, honestly. I don't know if he's like, kind of, giving a sigh of relief right now, but I would be. He had to play really well that last game. And every time, BullHall took it really close, even when he was up a whole stock. BullHall always comes back.
3, 2, 1, go!
But yeah, now we have game 1 on Grand Finals Reset, the true finals, as you would put it.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, who? Do you want to switch off or?
It is really interesting, to be honest. So zael is still very insistent on it. He did win the first set, but I'm very curious because, I'm curious to see. Oh, hi, Commander.
LG2.
This is the second set of Grand Finals, so zael barely winning by the skins of his teeth on both games. He had to win 2 games in a row. He somehow pulled it off, but now it's looking really close again, and BullHall is now teching every situation now. I used to see him miss every tech along with Darkall, but it took them a couple of games, but now they're starting to adapt to the teching again.
That's the Tekkener. He's just getting a lot more comfortable now with the Sora matchup. That's probably one thing that was making him struggle a little bit. But something that zael got that BullHall cannot adjust to is that zael's got his own adjustment game, and we're going to have to see both of them going to have to be adjusting to each other. There's going to be constant adjusting. They need a... And this is set to
It's going to be a back and forth thing because both of these players are really good at adapting on the fly. So you're just going to see both of these games where they kind of stay in advantage and then they kind of tree spots where the other one goes back in advantage.
Oh yeah, for sure. Both these kids are really good at taking control of this advantage.
zael's been putting BullHall at the ledge like half of this game. Even though it's been really close and the percents are relatively even, I see BullHall at the ledge way more than zael. And it's probably because zael is really good with his character and air mobility, but he
definitely
doesn't.
good. Yeah, definitely good at mixing up his recovery. We saw him hold down at the ledge with the up, and that's going to let him clip BullHall, get him back to neutral here.
BullHall can't really keep him at the ledge for long, although he keeps putting him at the ledge, which is definitely good because you can get that stock eventually.
There we go, nice spare. Going to clean up zael's stock a little bit early compared to most stocks, but nice bait on the counter. We're going to see... Oh, back to the ledge here.
So that was a good call out from zael. Keeping this, I would say, oh, he's down a stock, but kind of trying to, you know, read BullHall's escape options from these situations. That jump from the ledge is going to kill him.
And we're down to last stock here. zael, it's the magic number 69, but just to say they're going to take another hit, 85%. Okay, going to hold down at the ledge again. Going to take a little bit of damage. Nothing too risky right now for BullHall. Honestly, he hasn't been dying early except for that one missed tech. Oh,
I like how he keeps grabbing whenever he sees BullHall kind of like not knowing what to do after he escapes these situations. And he, oh my gosh.
Heavy read coming from zael. You don't see too many of those. I like it.
I noticed that even with the heavy read, oh no. That's
going to be the first game. Going to BullHall.
One thing I want to point out from that game is that zael went for the hard read, but BullHall was scared to revenge. He didn't want to revenge. He wanted to get out of that bad situation.
And honestly, I wouldn't want to revenge either. You can hold smash attacks for quite a bit, and counter doesn't last forever.
I think what zael is going to have to do is he's going to have to see whether BullHall gets too scared to commit or if BullHall wants to be aggressive. If BullHall wants to be aggressive, he will try and revenge out of situations, but if you start to see him be more cautious, that's where you could capitalize.
Something that really changed with zael is that he started playing really aggressive, started really getting in BullHall's face, and I really like that, but now he needs to be careful. Just jumping straight into BullHall like that, gonna take 36 damage. Nothing too much.
He's gonna have to play a lot more bait heavy, definitely against BullHall, especially when BullHall keeps trying to go for really aggressive options.
Yeah,
that it's definitely working out.
Yeah, now you're seeing BullHall really starting to cover zael's aggressive options here. Ooh, get him off stage. Nice backer, gonna put him underneath the ledge, and he saved his jump, so he's gonna make it back.
He's really good at recovering, although I still see zael not giving up with these edge guards. Even when the beginning of the game just started, zael immediately went for the reverse edge guards against BullHall. Is that like really early percent, but he was very insistent on getting that extra percent, which is what you need to do.
Wow, nice recovery from zael. He's been really good at mixing up his recoveries. Really taking advantage of Sora's strength. Nice.
Holding
good
shield
coming from zael.
That move has end lag as much as people drop shield. I don't know why people drop shield. They don't really know how to handle Lariat, but zael is very patient, very, you know, he was very patient against BullHall's options, and he capitalized off of it. So, good one stock lead, but it's not by a lot, but as long as he keeps this stock alive, he could, you know, have BullHall struggle with an uphill battle.
Yeah, we're seeing zael doing such a good job of keeping BullHall at the ledge. He took 30% just being there at the ledge.
You'd have to keep him at the ledge as long as zael doesn't find himself at the ledge, especially at kill percent. Sora could die really early, and this is not going to help him here.
Really nice coming out from zael. He's doing a really good job of just calling out all of BullHall's options. Such great reaction time coming from zael. This is all of his years of experience coming in clutch.
I like the get off me move from BullHall with the forward throw. That's gonna, or the up throw is gonna kill. But I like the get off me moves that BullHall does, like the forward air, just in the middle of disadvantage. He's not really expecting it, zael, but I think zael will adapt to that later. But that down air, he got the read both times, but he missed the second one.
Yeah, really unfortunate. I've seen BullHall get the read a lot of times, but he's just a little bit too early on the trigger.
He's keeping him at the ledge. Very
Wow,
slow,
very
steady.
nice.
I like those frame traps, honestly. Or like, it's not really a frame trap, but more of whiffs, where you see a whiff, but it actually ends up being non-committal because Sora can immediately react out of that.
Ooh, calls out the jump, but just barely gonna miss. Both these players having a hard time getting their conversions.
BullHall air dodging in, trying to escape. And
Wow, really nice from zael, covering his recovery. Oh, ran out of room to run. That's gonna catch him.
Reached. BullHall is like at well within kill percent, but zael can't find this kill. And he still can't, 21%. That's a good up air from disadvantage near the ledge. But either way, he still has a pretty low, uneven percentage. That's a good forward air, trying to keep him at the ledge. He doesn't want zael to make it back to the center stage. Ooh. He gave him center stage again.
Oh, okay. Not gonna catch the jump.
You know, zael is really good at mixing up that recovery. You will not find yourself trying to, mix up zael. Whenever he's trying to recover a ledge, he has several options he can pick from.
Gonna take a forward tilt from BullHall. Watch the recovery, needs to get off this ledge. How is he gonna do it? From coast to coast, back to the next ledge. How is BullHall gonna get this kill? This is his game to lose.
I still find it shocking how BullHall doesn't revenge.
He's too scared. He's taken a lot of damage for revenging in these past few games, but he really doesn't want to do it again.
That's not going to kill. That almost looked like it.
Good DI from zael. Oh, be careful. All right, back to neutral. Tries to call out a jump. BullHall. Ooh, dash attack gonna get the kill. zael try to read a fade back. BullHall fades back even harder, and he's gonna take that stock.
They both tried to go for the same thing, but then zael got a bit impatient there. He thought that BullHall was gonna go in, and BullHall immediately, he reacted to zael's reaction, and good dash attack. He was very bait heavy right there.
What had been happening earlier in the game is that zael would be calling out BullHall's fade, and it's been granting him a lot of damage, a lot of wins. And in that game, we finally saw BullHall fade back even harder than that to call out zael's call out on his fade back. A lot of counterplay here, a lot of chess being played right now between these two players. These are top 3 players in the RGV, no doubt.
It is interesting. That's something I didn't notice. But yeah, they're both actively reading each other's options of how they want to get out of disadvantage. And they're keeping that in mind. It's a mental note that they keep in mind to try and stay on top of the other person's options.
Yeah, even right then and there, we saw BullHall go for down throw, down air, and realized that zael was fading out. So when he got the next down throw, he went for a fair this time to get that guaranteed damage. Real nice stream coming out from zael. Those are not really easy to do consistently, especially for that long.
He didn't drop it, but that was still a good 84%. He still has the slight lead against BullHall. Trying to go for this committal option with forward smash didn't really punish him though.
Wow, we're gonna avoid the revenge. Oh, there we go. It
makes it even.
Oh,
that
nice
was
air dodge from BullHall.
Good timing for the mash with BullHall, but he's still keeping this relatively close. That's not gonna kill, especially not Incineroar. Oh no!
Doesn't get the spike hitbox. Very lucky for zael.
I wouldn't know exactly where the spike hitbox is, but I've seen that spike later in the move probably.
So something that I really want to see zael do right now is that BullHall's doing a lot of regular get-ups. He's been getting away with it. Maybe zael can roll to the ledge and get the back throw when BullHall's at really high percents. We haven't seen him do that yet. Okay, that's going to be the kill here. We see zael taking the first stock, 131%. Most hits from BullHall will probably kill him.
He needs to keep this lead if he wants to actually take back this, the lead. Yeah, he's really low. The score count right now for him is not really good. He still needs to win 3 games. Not only that, but in a row.
But before he thinks about those 3 games, he needs to win this first one. Gonna get off stage. This is where most of these players get most of their damage being stuck at the ledge. zael, 35 to 39, he needs to watch out for that side B.
Both of these players are really good at ledge trapping, but you see both.
Nice counter. Look how far it sent him.
Both these players are really good at ledge trapping, so you kind of see most of the game kind of in this area. Whether it's the right side or left side, they're both kind of keeping each other well within that area so that they don't want them to make it back at a disadvantage.
Ooh, calls out the air dodge a little bit too far though.
That was so close. I cannot believe that. Uh-oh. That wasn't us.
Going wild because the stream just cut off for a moment there. And we see BullHall getting the second stock now. BullHall has the lead.
zael is on his potential last stock for the tournament. Going for options like that is not going to help you, zael.
That wasn't a brain dead option. He still had invincibility. You wanted a better and overcommitted option from BullHall. And it
I
didn't
know,
work.
but I don't want to see zael going a little desperate here. Especially because that could really hurt him right now, and he can't afford to take any more percent.
This is where BullHall really thrives. He gets a stock lead, and he really starts chipping away at your health.
Coast to coast, that's not gonna... No, the side B is gonna put him back at the other ledge.
All right,
That forward...
zael, no jump.
That poke is gonna... Oh, no,
Wow.
he misses the edge guard.
Oh, that's going to be it. Really good parry coming out from Bull. Going to get the up smash from behind him. BullHall takes it 3-0 over zael in the second set. Congratulations to BullHall winning RGB's Heroes Emerge 2022.
Really good stuff from both players. I like the parry at the last. He was really, you could tell that he was already dominant, knowing exactly what he was going to do in practically every situation at the end, keeping him in disadvantage. zael did not have a lot of options there, especially because at the end he tried to up B. Even though BullHall did miss the edge guard, you could tell that zael was running out of options.
Not so much running out of options, but definitely running out of patience, running out of time in probably his mind. This is game 3. I'm down a stock against one of the best players in the RGV. It's getting rough out there. It's hard to keep your patience. It's hard to keep your composure. A very respectable showing coming from zael, currently unranked in the RGV, getting second here, taking a lot of big names, even taking a set off BullHall in grand finals. Definitely nothing to fret about. A really respectable placing, respectable wins. Good job to zael, and even bigger good job to BullHall, staying consistent. The current ranked number 2, potential number 1. If he keeps this up as time goes on, he's taken and traded sets with Shattuck. He could be the next runner-up to be number 1.
Yeah, BullHall's improving at a rapid pace. I'm very interested to see how BullHall starts performing in more regionals, because he's barely started competing in regionals out of city, and he's been doing really good.
Definitely. He got third at Houston's regional out of 90-something players, taking a lot of big names.
Huh? You could do it.
Okay, I'll interview him.
I am not the best at commentating yet.
All right, get to speak to the man himself, the winner of today's tournament, BullHall, coming off his impressive win at Houston, and now even more impressive here in the RGV. Huh? Yeah, you can put them on. You can take off your mask too so we can hear you a little bit clearer. All right, BullHall, so from rank 2 in the RGV to the current rank 2 in the RGV for sure, and potential number 1. How do you feel about today?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I beat two of Corpus's best players, right?
Yeah,
Ray
for sure. Arlist and Ray.
Yeah, I feel.
And they definitely know the Incineroar matchup. I mean, they have Thorin over there, so
Yes,
these guys were no slouches in the Incineroar matchup, and he still overcame them.
Yeah, so it definitely means something that I've, beaten them, because like you said, instant matchup and all that.
Yeah,
over
for
there.
sure. So you feel good about today?
Yeah.
Are you glad it's over?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
You're tired?
I got 2
No.
hours of sleep.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the grind. That's the grind. So where do you think you're going to go from here? Any regionals you have in mind?
None right now, but Datic offered me to take me to other regionals so I can get state PR, or have the chance to get state PR. And you know. To
Yeah, you heard that here first. Get state PR. He has no doubts, and I don't have any doubts in him either. Another RGB player in the Texas top 10. I can see it.
We'll see who's the better Incineroar.
The better Incineroar. As good respect I have for Thorn because, well, we do have a lot of history. But I got to say, I think you are the best Incineroar here in Texas, without a doubt. You've proved it time and time again, especially as of recent. Thorn definitely, did Thorn show you a lot of tips with Incineroar?
I mean, not really. I kind of, I was self-taught, and with my brother, obviously, we play a lot, and we just kind of learned on our own. I mean, I played Thorn twice, but only online. We did 2 first to 5s. I won both of them.
You won both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good, really good. Good stuff, good stuff. So, yeah, I already asked you where you're going to go from here. And what your plans are. You plan on being state PR. Good stuff, good stuff. You're definitely a real consistent top 3 in the RGB. I hope to see you take over rank 1 spot in the future. You've come a long way. Is there anything else you want to say? Any closing statements?
I mean, this was a fun tournament. I'm glad I have that consistency now because, you know, I went to my first ever regional, or like first ever regional out of city. I got top 3, and I won here, and I'm just glad I have the consistency now, and I'm gonna try to aim higher.
That's good. Real good mentality. Real good mentality. Right before you go, what were your thoughts at the Houston regional?
I also got an hour and a half of sleep on that regional too. I was pretty confident. I didn't get that many friendlies in before bracket, but the ones that I did get in, I did pretty good in. So I felt pretty confident. I was, you know, like I tweeted, like I could get top 8 pretty easily, and I exceeded my expectations and all that. I should have won against Grayson. It should have been a RGB Grand Finals.
It should have been. It would have been a great showing. It would have been great. Really putting a statement out there. RGB Grand Finals. We're the top region now in the state.
Yes.
Let Dallas know. But that's really exciting getting top 3 at your first regional. I definitely can't say that. I didn't get top 3 at any regionals I've been to so far, unfortunately. All right, well, I'm happy for you. Good job. Definitely top player, top 10 in Texas coming soon, without a doubt. Hopefully you can get out there a little bit more, and I definitely encourage you to get a little bit more sleep.
I will try. It's hard these days.
It's hard. What do you do?
Well, I have a hard time with sleep schedules.
Oh, well, tip from me to you, start taking some sleeping gummies. They help me a lot, honestly.
Yeah, my sister recommended those, so maybe.
Alrighty, well, I'll go ahead and let you go. You look really tired. Go get yourself something to eat. That's my favorite part of after a tournament. Go hanging out with everyone and get something to eat.
I will. I haven't eaten anything today.
All right,
I will also eat, yeah.
Alrighty, sounds good. Good job, BullHall. I hope to see you